School inspectors in England have been told to question Muslim primary school girls if they are wearing a hijab or similar headscarf, the head of Ofsted has announced. Amanda Spielmer, the head of Ofsted and chief inspector of schools, said the move was to tackle situations in which wearing a hijab could be interpreted as sexualization of girls as young as 4 or 5, when most Islamic teaching requires headdress for girls only at the onset of puberty. The announcement, in the form of a recommendation to Ofsted inspectors rather than an update to the inspectorate's official handbook, follows a meeting last week between Spielmer and campaigners against the hijab in schools, including Amy Lone, co-director of the Social Action and Research Foundation. While respecting parents' choice to bring up their children according to their cultural norms, creating an environment where primary school children are expected to wear the hijab could be interpreted as sexualization of young girls, Spielmer said. In seeking to address these concerns, and in line with our current practice in terms of assessing whether the school promotes equality for their children, inspectors will talk to girls who wear such garments to ascertain why they do so in the school. We would urge any parent or member of the public who has a concern about fundamentalist groups influencing school policy, or breaching equality law to make a complaint to the school. If schools do not act on these complaints, they can be made to Ofsted directly. The announcement is the latest of a string of requirements issued in the wake of the Trojan Horse affair that erupted in Birmingham in 2014, which provoked controversy over fears of Islamist influence in state schools. Since then, both the Department for Education and Ofsted have required schools to teach and reflect fundamental British values. Ofsted inspectors have highlighted a number of schools, including some Christian, Islamic and Jewish faith schools, over concerns. Recently, Al-Hijra School, a state Islamic faith school in Birmingham, was the subject of a long legal battle after being classed as inadequate by Ofsted for maintaining strict segregation between boys and girls. In 2014, an Ofsted inspection of an Islamic faith primary school was derailed after parents complained that inspectors had quizzed pupils as young as 9 about their attitudes towards homosexuality. The Muslim Council of Britain's Secretary-General, Harry Khan, responded to the move saying, "It is deeply worrying that Ofsted has announced it will be specifically targeting and quizzing young Muslim girls who choose to wear the headscarf. It sends a clear message to all British women who adopt this that they are second-class citizens, that while they are free to wear the headscarf, the establishment would prefer that they do not," he said. The many British Muslims who choose to wear the headscarf have done extremely well in education and are breaking glass ceilings. It is disappointing that this is becoming policy without even engaging with a diverse set of mainstream Muslim voices on the topic, he added.